Hello, welcome back to Jesse's Vintage Garage, and we're ready for our third segment here on the special construction Softail here. We're getting ready to do the rear wheel, changing out that rear tire to a newer one. And our goal, or our plan, is to use the tire that was on that Road Glide, a little bit wider, very little bit wider, but we got it lifted up right now, and we're ready to start taking the axle out. So we got the pin out, the keeper out right there, and loosen it up, and we'll take the axle out. There's really no real super special instructions about this, other than you got to get it up high enough so you can get the wheel out of here. So, and then we gotta make sure we put these spacers back the way they are, so we're referencing that, and we don't have to mess with the adjusters because it's already set. So should just come on out once it's loosened up. So let's get going on it. We got the spacers out, the washer and the adjuster spacer, and then the nut. Wiggle it a little bit, which loosens up the axle, and now I'm just gonna shove the axle through. Pull the axle out, and then we should be good to go. We're gonna wiggle the wheel here. So
just a minute, it dropped.
There we go.
Go ahead, pull it out.
Now those are our other spacers that go up against the bearing in there. So now we're gonna work on taking the belt off.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's a couple ways you can do this, but we found it easy to remove the belt guards. It's a couple of special bolts and nuts and stuff, and then it goes. With it being a 2000 style, the lower belt guard looks like this. And it's held to the swing arm with this screw here, and then it has these special acorn nut stud things that hold it up here to the upper chrome chain guard or belt guard, and same with this one here, and then a bolt coming through here. These are kind of hard to find to replace. They're about 10 or 12 bucks from Harley, so keep them in good shape and don't lose them. And then now we got the belt off, and we're able to take the wheel out. Alright, so we got the wheel off. Looks like there's a lot of room here between the pulley and the wheel, but we do have belt guards, so we got to watch the width on that. But we have a feeling it'll work. We're going to measure the width of the tire here compared to the different one we're putting on. And we're only doing this just because I have this tire laying around.
It's in good shape yet.
Yeah, so
Dirty, but
and like we said, it isn't that much bigger. It's like maybe an 1/8 inch wider or something like that.
or it might be the same size. Look on this tire. What is it?
402.
Yeah, no, that's the style.
Oh yeah.
Right over here.
All right, here we go. MT90B16. 74H. Is that what you're looking for?
I'm looking for the width. Let me see this.
MT90B16.
MT90, huh? This ain't an MT90.
MT85B16.
Yeah, 85. So it is a little wider.
Well, we got the tube out. It's holding air yet. It's got a little bit of some scale from a little bit of some rust that's happening inside the rim. It happens because the moisture comes in through the spoke nipples and kind of like sits there. So we saved the tube anyway, and we just removed the tire. So we're ready to clean this up if it's pretty bad. And some get really bad. And this, of course, has a tube, so it's not tubeless, but you can get tubeless kits and put a bunch of freaking glue in here, and it seals it. But
That's better to be done on a rim that's never had rust.
yeah, so maybe with a brand new rim, when this was brand new, we could have done that, but we didn't. But
There you go.
yeah, otherwise, yeah, we're in really good shape here. Get a different tire now. Okay, so this is the right side of the bike, like when you're sitting on it. Disc brake is on the right side. And we want to make, and then the rotation's like this direction. And we got to make sure that the tire is going the correct direction as well. So there should be an arrow here somewhere.
There it is.
Yeah, right here. Okay, so
Going
that's
the
right.
same direction.
It's going the same direction. It's now ready to start that side of the tire and get it inside there here, and then we can stuff the tube and then go to put this side in.
Pop it.
So all this time doing all this other stuff, this has been holding air the whole time. So we're looking good here with the tube. Now we just can't mess it up now. Okay, so these cores on some of these tubes aren't always in the center. This is because this is a side valve, and
you can tell where center is.
yeah, so we gotta make sure we put it in the same way. Otherwise, it would stretch it and be all weird if we did it wrong. So we gotta have it the same way.
Right.
So this is up because their hole's up.
It's up. Somebody pounded them on really hard.
Yeah. Okay. So we're balancing this right now, and we have a little bit of weight situation. Not much. We might have to add one, seeing how we can't get these off. So if we're gonna add anything, we'll probably add like ½ ounce.
Something like that.
Okay, so we got the wheel back on the bike here. Just did it completely an opposite, of course. We put the wheel in, put the belt on, put the axle in, and we got the nut over there. I think we got to tighten it up yet, but we did. There's the wheel weights we put on, and it stopped rotating on the thing, on the balancer. And now once we get this all on here and tightened up on the other side, I'll be able to put the belt guards back on, and then we'll be done. I mean, it's pretty simple. Because we didn't need to do any adjustment because nothing else changed on the adjusters, so we're good there as long as we have it in the groove on the special spacer. And yeah, just gotta torque that down and then we'll be ready to go. Alright, we got the lower belt guard in, and you guys gotta wiggle it around in there. It kind of went in. It would have probably been easier to put in before I put the axle in, but it worked out. This back bolt here, there's a slot in the lower guard. You can just put the bolt in and slide it down, hook it. Start this one, and then this one up here, the top guard goes with it also. So we're gonna do that here in a second. Okay, so this is the belt guard that I picked up at the Davenport swap meet in 2025 this year, and I got it pretty much for a spare because I thought I had a bad spot in this one, and actually my one is actually maybe a little bit better shape. So and it's a little different. See right here where the mounts in the front compared to this one. I don't know what year it is, but it's the same everything else, so it's just kind of interesting. And if it's not real, well then it's not even a Harley one, then whatever. I guess it's just I got a spare. It's just the way I'm gonna look at it. So I'm gonna put my other one on now and finish this up real quick. All right, so the rear axle nut here is 95 to 105 for foot-pounds, and because this is a 2000 swing arm and axle and everything set up, and I put the guards on over there before I torqued it. I decided to do that before I tighten this up. But so far, we don't hear or see the rear wheel like rubbing on anything. What you're hearing is the brake pads dragging on the disc. So yeah. All right, we're ready to torque that.
Yeah, it's set at 100.
Here we are, we're all tightened up, and now we're just gonna double check this rear wheel again. And nope, nothing. Now we're ready to put the saddlebags on, and that kind of concludes everything. So let's do that quick and just kind of look at it. So there we go. I got the saddlebags on and everything. It's ready to go. It was ready to go before, but it's better now. Some upgrades and some stuff cleaned up and fixed. These 80s, even the 84 and 85s, but the 86 through 99 Softails with the Evolution motor were a nice building bike platform for a lot of people throughout a lot of years. The Softail was just what people like to do and stuff. And this is what I wanted to have when, 20 something years ago now. And it's still a good bike to ride and everything. Anyway, we're gonna kind of come to a close here. We'll probably start it up just to hear it run. It's loud, so this next segment's gonna be loud. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start it up and listen to this thing. Well, I guess we're going to come to the end here. So I hope you enjoyed everything, and we'll see you again soon.